Fans find Savannah Chrisley insufferable. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before watching the video, please subscribe and like it. Savannah Chrisley has become insufferable to fans. This has been a long time coming at this point. People who are even fans of the Chrisleys are starting to feel the same way. This is not going to be good for Savannah, as a lot of her income is from social media. However, people are so fed up that they do not even want to see her social media posts. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Fans find Savannah Chrisley insufferable as online backlash grows. Savannah Chrisley, once a fan favorite reality star from Chrisley Knows Best, is facing an unexpected storm of public backlash. Once praised for her charm and strong family loyalty, Savannah is now at the center of a growing wave of criticism from viewers who say her recent behavior is anything but endearing. Social media platforms are buzzing with accusations, and the comments are far from flattering. Critics claim the young reality star has become increasingly self-centered, tone-deaf, and out of touch with the public's perception of her family's troubled reputation. Some fans say they once sympathized with her, especially following the imprisonment of her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley. But now, according to many online voices, that sympathy has turned to irritation. What once looked like strength to her followers now appears to be arrogance. Her Instagram posts often feature carefully curated glamour shots, lavish getaways, and product endorsements, leading many fans to question whether she understands the gravity of her family's legal troubles. The contrast between her seemingly luxurious lifestyle and the circumstances her parents are facing has not gone unnoticed. Fans say she is acting like a celebrity influencer rather than someone navigating a deeply personal and emotional time. Savannah has maintained a varied public profile in the wake of her parents' incarceration. She has appeared on multiple podcasts, talk shows, and has used her own platforms to comment on the criminal justice system. While some believe she's trying to bring awareness to prison reform, others are skeptical of her motives, suggesting she is using her parents' scandal to gain more visibility for herself. In particular, her podcast appearances have stirred controversy. Her tone and delivery have been called dismissive and overly defensive by some listeners. Critics argue she often paints herself as a victim while ignoring or minimizing the actual crimes for which her parents were convicted. This lack of accountability has led some former fans to label her insufferable. Adding to the drama, Savannah's involvement in her younger siblings' lives has also drawn attention. Taking custody of her brother Grayson and niece Chloe, she has spoken out frequently about the sacrifices she's made. While many admire her for stepping up, others believe she uses her guardianship status to elicit sympathy and avoid criticism. Her repeated references to being a single mom have left some questioning whether she's leaning too hard into a narrative meant to attract praise. Online commentators point to moments where Savannah seems more interested in brand building than in healing or family unity. From promoting beauty products to teasing potential reality TV spin-offs, her actions appear, to many, as calculated rather than heartfelt. One fan commented that Savannah is more focused on staying relevant than being real. Public sentiment took another dip when Savannah attempted to joke about her family's downfall during an appearance on a talk show. Viewers were stunned by her lighthearted attitude towards such a serious matter. While humor can be a coping mechanism, many felt it was out of place and inappropriate. It further fed the narrative that she lacks awareness and humility. Others are troubled by what they perceive as an unwillingness to take responsibility. Rather than acknowledging her family's mistakes, Savannah often blames the media, the government, and the justice system. This refusal to face hard truths, say critics, makes it difficult for people to take her seriously. Meanwhile, longtime fans of Chrisley Knows Best are voicing their disappointment. They recall a time when Savannah seemed authentic, grounded, and sincere. The disconnect between that image and the one she now projects is fueling the sense of betrayal among her supporters. Some say the fame has gone to her head, while others believe she is simply trying to navigate a public identity. Not everyone agrees with the backlash. Some defenders argue that Savannah is under immense pressure and handling it the best she can. They believe the criticisms are overly harsh and that no one can truly understand the pain she's going through. Still, the tide of public opinion appears to be shifting against her. The court of public opinion has become increasingly influential in shaping celebrity narratives, and Savannah Chrisley is learning just how unforgiving it can be. While she continues to speak out and share her story, the reception grows colder by the day. If she hopes to win back the trust and admiration of her audience, she may need to reconsider how she presents herself, both online and in the media. For now, Savannah remains a polarizing figure. Her fans-turned-critics say they're tired of the glamour, tired of the defensiveness, and tired of the narrative that always casts her as the misunderstood heroine. They're calling for humility, accountability, and a genuine effort to listen rather than speak. Whether she will hear them remains to be seen. Savannah Chrisley fights for parents' pardon. Savannah Chrisley has had her parents back since the moment they were sent to federal prison. However, she fought for 2.5 years while not losing hope. She and Grayson got the call from Trump himself, letting them know that he was going to pardon their parents. Savannah went to pick up Todd while Grayson went to pick up Julie. The family was reunited for the first time. This was also the first time since being locked up that Todd and Julie got to see each other. Fans may not have agreed with the pardon. However, they did love to see the reunion between the parents and their children. Savannah Chrisley is refusing to stay silent as her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, continue serving time in federal prison. The reality TV star has taken on a very public and emotionally charged mission, fighting for a presidential pardon in hopes of bringing her parents home. With a mix of passion, frustration, and unwavering loyalty, Savannah has become the family's most vocal advocate, turning her platforms into a battleground for justice and redemption. She has taken to social media, podcast appearances, and national interviews to highlight what she believes are deep flaws in the justice system. Savannah insists that her parents were wrongfully targeted and unfairly punished. Her campaign is not just personal, it's political, emotional, and calculated. She argues that the system has failed not only her parents but also the family members left behind to pick up the pieces. With tears and conviction, Savannah describes the impact the sentencing has had on her younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe, both now under her care. She often speaks of her new responsibilities, portraying herself as a daughter fighting for fairness while stepping into a maternal role. Her words are aimed not just at the general public, but at powerful decision-makers who have the ability to influence clemency. Savannah is calling on the president to review her parents' case. She claims inconsistencies in the trial, biased reporting, and prosecutorial misconduct played a major role in the verdict. Whether the legal grounds for a pardon are strong enough remains a matter of debate, but Savannah's determination is clear. She says she won't rest until her parents are given another chance. The public response has been deeply divided. Supporters praise Savannah for her bravery, calling her a loyal daughter unwilling to give up. They say she's doing what any loving child would do. Others, however, argue that she's ignoring the facts and using fame to rewrite a narrative built on deception. Critics accuse her of painting her parents as victims while refusing to acknowledge the full extent of their crimes. Still, Savannah seems unfazed by the backlash. She continues to speak with passion, often describing her efforts as a mission guided by faith and hope. In one emotional statement, she vowed to take the fight as far as it needs to go, even if that means standing on the steps loud and clear. This is not about headlines or social media clout, she says. It's about family, forgiveness, and a second chance. Whether her efforts will succeed or stall remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Savannah Chrisley is not backing down. She becomes insufferable to fans. Savannah Chrisley has sadly become insufferable to fans. They are fed up with her constantly posting things about MAGA and Donald Trump. What she did for her parents is remarkable and took 95% of us off guard. but just she could show a little humility. I can't tell if she likes Facetune or Trump more. We get it, Savannah. You love Trump. She is and always has been insufferable. The way MAGA is, she will be holding some sort of government position within the next year or so. Imagine that a president that you vote for becomes your entire personality. It seems as though fans are not feeling Savannah or how she has been acting lately. Obviously, Savannah is a Donald Trump supporter. However, fans feel like, after the pardon, she is making too much of it. She is constantly wearing MAGA gear or posting about Trump. Fans just wish she would go back to posting a little more. But that is not about that. What do you think about this situation? Do you think she is insufferable? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.